Today I'm going to be talking about team lineups and my thoughts on how to make decent teams. I keep forgetting to clear this. Wait a sec. Some of the best teams are all having all of one type, like an all dark team. An all dark team would a good all dark team, or I think the best one personally would be Luna, Astria, Freya, and then Lucifer, and where is he? Why am I blind? Oh, here it is. Sans. That would be a good all dark team against PvP. But against bosses, you wouldn't really want a tank as long as your team can survive. Like, if I was doing an all dark team against bosses, which usually I don't, but like different modes require different heroes. Like Vey is a really good boss killer. Like she does so much damage to a single target heroes are really good for bosses. Like and then like having Sans up there or a tank is good for when versing players. Okay, so that would be your best PvP team. And then for light, I would say, well, I mean, light and dark are the harder ones to get, especially as a free to play, but clearly am not. So I focused on getting a light and dark team. A great light and dark team would be 1, 2, with Titan, Michael, and then Aurora, Venus, and Zeus. In the back, you can also swap in, I forgot this guy's name, with either Zeus or Aurora and have something like that, or something like that. But I have it like this, and I also usually don't use Titan since I just got him to 11 star. I usually use Gaia. I might start using Titan, but we'll see. And then my squad 3, personally, my squad 3 is all you are now. But this is definitely going to be hard to get for free to play. So I'd say if you want to make a good wind team, I keep thinking it's grass. A good wind team would be boom boom. There's one more. What is this? Here. And like something like that. The wind doesn't have a tank, so they might having just an all wind team or all air. All air team is definitely going to be hard since your guys just won't live as long. And then an all water team would probably look like this. And since they only have one decent tank, because what's his name? Poseidon, I think? He's a really good tank, honestly. He's a good tank. So using him isn't bad. People tend to stay away from this dude. I only upgrade him for bonds because I like having all of my heroes. That's why I got all the SS to at least 4 star, so that everybody would be buffed to a certain degree. Yeah, I mean, if you want an all water team, that would be it. But I wouldn't go an all water team. It's definitely not the best. And then an all fire team would be 1, 2, like something like that. Or like maybe just swap in him here and there, or just swap him in the back or whatever. But that would fire team, an all fire team is honestly not that bad. It's actually pretty good. Or you can mix and match, which would probably be better since certain types are missing certain, what's it called? I don't know. Like, let's try like a water and fire. I'd say 2 tanks in the front. No, she probably wouldn't be. Definitely take the fire support over the water support. And I think something like that would be a solid team. Yeah. That would be a good team. I mean, you can always just mix and match yourself and find out who's good and who's not. He's a good tank. Where is he? He's also a really good tank. Or warrior, whatever. He's a good mage. I like his freeze. I also like her freeze, but hers is single target, so it's a little worse for wear. But she's not bad. I have so many of him. Holy cow. Yeah, no. Yeah, this game gives you a lot of SSS, especially water, fire, and air. You'll get tons. I personally like her. A lot of people say she's not that good. I just like her, and she helped me through a lot of content as well. These two guys are always pretty decent. She's an okay support, I want to say. She's a good knight. I think the best support out of the air, fire, and water would be Apollo. I think he is the best support. I have so many of these guys. That's beside the point. But yeah, I mean, you can always mix and match with just a couple of the light. Like having 2 light and whatever, like 3 water. Doesn't matter. And if you get a UR, I would use the UR even at 5 stars. They're pretty good. Clearly, if you get more than, well, you get more. If you can only get a certain amount of URs, I wouldn't go for Hyperion. At least because most people have been telling me he's good, but not compared to like other URs. Like other URs are way better. Case in point, she is really good. Like a really good knight that you would want to try to get as many copies of her as you can. He's also just a really good tank, but he's expensive as heck. Like, you are not getting him free to play. He's not a free to play character. That's why I still only have him at 5 star. It was hard enough getting 1 copy. I got her. She's a good healer. She really is. She's not as expensive as this guy, but she's also just as hard to get. And then I personally liked Metis, so I kind of went all out, and I actually almost have her 12 star. I just need 2 more copies, and I can 12 star her. But yeah, I'm personally trying to get everybody to once. Let me actually set this team up. Personally trying to get everybody to 1 star, so that I'm not 1 star to 11 star, and then slowly getting them to 12 star. Like I just got my Michael to 12 star. Now that most of my team minus Sans, because I usually do something like that for now. Since Sans, I don't have it at 11 star just yet. But yeah, I try to get them all to 11 star, and I'm slowly getting each member of the team to 12 star. Like, clearly these guys are staying 5 star for a while. They are not getting to 12 star anytime soon, especially this guy, because once the UR event passes, it's not coming back for probably like an insane amount of time, because even like people from the old servers haven't seen repeats of URs yet, because they haven't even seen them all. But yeah, so like once the UR event comes, and you really like the character and the character is good, I would try to get as many copies of said character. You don't have to go for every single one. I'm personally trying to get at least one copy of each, because that's just me. And then there's also these idols, which I haven't been messing around with too much. You'll eventually unlock these, like, I think 18 days into the game, or 19, or 20, something like that. Like, a good amount into the game. And I would, when you do unlock them, I would just use purples up here for now, and then have the others possess other characters that you like, which I'm gonna have whatever their names are possess it. Because once you possess them, you get that character gets a skill like the possession skill. So yeah, and I think that's all I can say about team comps and characters. I don't personally have my own like tier rankings or whatnot, but like simple is some simple stuff is like Mars is a really good tank. She's also a really good knight for the most part. She's not the best, but she's a good one.